Okay, good morning students. Today we're going to take a look at solving inequalities in one step. And although these are actually one-step inequalities, some of them are going to make two, so I can break down a little bit what we're doing here and make it a little bit easier for you. Solve for x, and here's our inequality, negative 20 over 3, x is less than or equal to negative 12. We're going to take a look at this first term out here, negative 20 thirds times x. Remember, our goal is to get x by itself, to solve for x, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to look over here, and anything with x we have to get rid of. So this part, our coefficient, is what we want to get rid of. To do that, we're going to do this in two steps. To get rid of the denominator, we're going to multiply each side of our inequality by 3. That way over here our 3's will cancel and we'll be left with negative 20 x less than or equal to negative 36. Now we have negative 20x is less than or equal to negative 36. To get rid of the coefficient here, remember we want to get x by itself, we've got to get rid of this negative 20. Even though there's no sign in there, that indicates negative 20 times x. So to get rid of that negative 20, we've got to do the opposite of multiplication and divide by negative 20. Divide by negative 20. One thing you want to remember here when you're working with inequalities is that when you multiply or divide each side by a negative number, you have to switch your sign around. You have to switch your sign around. These negative 20s are going to cancel. We're going to be left with x. And now it's not less than, but it's greater than or equal to. Negative divided by negative is going to be a positive. 36 over 20. We can reduce this. If we divide by, let's see, 4 goes into each of these. So if we divide 36 by 4, we get 9. We divide 20 by 4, we get 5. So x has to be greater than or equal to 9/5. Let's see if it'll let us put that in as an improper fraction. Sorry, I forgot my greater than or equals to sign. Greater than. Yep. So you can leave it as improper fractions if you would like. Let's try one or two more. Here's a one-step equation. We have negative 17x greater than 18. We're going to divide each side of our equation by negative 17. Remember, when we multiply or divide by a negative number, we're going to turn the sign around. We're going to end up with x less than negative 18 over 17. That one's pretty straightforward. Here we go again, negative 13x greater than 1. Negative 13x indicates multiplication. To solve this, we're going to divide each side by negative 13. divide by negative 13. So we're going to end up with x not going to be greater than anymore. We're going to switch that sign around. Less than 1/13, and it's going to be negative. Do you understand how to do these? (18x greater than or equal to 7). Divide each side by 18. Divide by 18. This case, we're dividing by a positive number, so we keep the sign the same. X greater than or equal to 7/18. Okay, so this lesson is in your Khan Academy assignments. It is called One Step Inequalities. I'd like everybody to get 5 in a row correct. Need any help while you're working, let me know, but I think you'll do fine on this. Solving one-step inequalities using multiplication or division. Have a great day, students.